Okay. Today's date is um, today's date is the 25th of April 2026. The time now is 1:17 p.m. Primarily, my goal here is to talk about let me start with Asperger's. So Asperger's is a disability, so classified as disability. I'm classifying as disability because I've been in the system for so long. That is the United Kingdom system or the divided kingdom system. We are the divided kingdom. We're not united. We are divided. We are the divided kingdom. You know. So I'm trying to explain this thing systematically to myself. So I'm autistic. I'm on a spectrum. Autism is a spectrum that's fluid. It's fluid. It's like water. It's like liquid. It behaves like liquid. It's fluid. And I would say you got people high on the spectrum, and people with low symptoms, and you got people with low end of the spectrum and with high symptoms of disability, that can indicate disability. So I'm trying to build it a mind divergence of yes, security and welfare, but I'm trying to sort out Asperger's now. Asperger's, you got ADHD type 2, which basically the ADHD type 2 and ADHD type 1, and those are the processing ways to solve problems, ways to solve problems. They're not like ways to solve problems, they're ways to handle kind of problems that happen in a domain, in a specific domain, like such as not specific domain per se, like when you have relationship problems, you have double in actually in spirit in time. I'm time first, so I have double the time and half the space to output my words coherently, or I have double the time. So think of it like a bit rate, double the time and half the space. So I have double the time to for anything you say to me, any information you pass to me, like Namdi, go and shower. Now I get up, I go and shower. I've already heard that message because there's time. I listen. But I listen because my brain lets me listen. My senses let me listen. And double the time I have the space. So I have half the space to or to process what I want to do without me even being tripolar. So I have three sets of this importantly. So I have three sets of this system. So basically, I have double time, which is my iota state, double time and half the space, and double the space and half the time. So you get double the space and half the time. So double the space and half the time will be double the space divided by half the time. So half the time, but they equal what they do. So they equal in the processing method. So, but people that are ADHD can switch between where they want to use space to process information, like having more space to breathe in the information, like to process information, like sensory space. I'm referring to sensory space, like what I'm trying to classify as space to do with the mind, kind of in the real world, the space of listening or the space of talking to oneself. Not just also do it's a processing thing. It's a processing. So it's like process. You get double the time on half space, double the space and half the time and double the space, and half the time and half the space and double the time. That's a four ways to process information in the world coherently. So there won't be like incoherent, there won't be like blurry kind of sensory information. But that's framing as ADHD type 2. So type 2 is time first. Type 1 is space first. So type 1 basically uses double the space to you need a space too because you need double the space and half the time to process information and based on how you intake information. So if time is listening, if the time is listening, like the time is basically time to listen, then I just listen in time. In time means I listen in time, and my cognition works in time. And because I have the time, but the space access to will be. what will be there. So I don't know the space into the space will be the medium of information. I have to think about it like that because it doesn't matter whether it's text or not. This information can be on different mediums. But the space would be maybe the kind of accessibility or the font or the there's some face phrases now. But I know I'm right. So you go. I'm a hyper. So I'm a hyper. No, I'm a hypo. Because I need to see less information to get it coherently. Doesn't matter what it is, like having a shower. Like, I'm go and have a shower. You tell me, you prompt me, let me go and have a shower. Say, God forbid, I'll have the time to listen to that information and go and get up, answer the door, and go and then confirm the information and go and have the shower. And that's what I'm saying to you. It's getting dressed and shower, and then cubicle and go and have a shower. So I'm not really sure what I'm saying here, but double space. Yeah, yeah, I'm really sure. So like double space and how the time will be. Like based on the robot processing characteristics of what you're gonna see more or less. But I'm hyper. I see less information to focus on it. But I didn't. If I'm hyper, I see more of the information. I really read about this, but I want to talk about something very important here. So the Asperger's is a disability because information can be incoherent. That's why is information incoherent because you have not got information. That's why you don't know the words. Your brain, your mouth is running faster than you can speak. So you get a filler words like which is happening to me, kind of like not frequently now, but the kind of thing I'm saying is that the problem lies in the frequent in the filler words. If you have too much filler words in your sentences, that's a sign of Asperger's. And Asperger's should be a hindsight. Now, Asperger's is ability, yes, because you get a foam running down your mouth. I watched a movie in Nigeria of someone who didn't take a medication and was outside the community and had Asperger's, because of a car drove by and he was going, he started to form a foam in his mouth, foam coming out of his mouth. That's kind of annoying to see that he's not having a hindsight, he's having the disability aspect. So if I can fix it, if I can fix those Asperger's, I've solved half the problem that they have. And Asperger's is basically a bad thing because you get for foam in your mouth, foam in your mouth. It stops you from speaking and breathing. You need medication for that. You need treatment for that. Asperger's. I don't have Asperger's. I don't. I'm speaking coherently right now, but I am not taking my time because I've been rushed so much of my life. Doesn't mean that I will not be able to get back in shape. I'm saying that my pressure of speech is derived from the lack of time I have to people to listen to me because they take my time. They take my time by interrupting me, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's what I'm saying to you. It is not that I have Asperger's. I don't have Asperger's in any sense of the word, any way, shape, or form. I'm expressing concerns about neurodivergence, and how people speak, But that movie I saw in Nigeria was just a movie, When we really think about Asperger's, because it's portrayed as an Asperger's man, So a man with Asperger's didn't take medication, didn't take medication, had a fits, and that fit is a psychotic episode. It's like because there was a car and that car was moving so there was a flashing lights. It was a car, it was a flashing light in a car. Basically there's a flashing light. There's also thunder and lightning. Basically there was a lightning strike and the car moving by and the guy had an a psychotic episode, which is called a fits. And because he had a fit, which is basically the foam drizzling down his throat and mouth, he collapsed and fainted. He was unconscious. And if I was seeing it in a movie, I would not be knowing. I wouldn't start studying what I have. And that was when I was 9 years in Nigeria. That was a long time movie. We should not have that now. That we don't have that thing in our family, in our generation. That is a movie I saw, and I want to keep it as a movie. It's a movie I saw, and this one goes unconscious because they didn't take the medication. I mean, he took the medication. No. He took a medication, but he took it late, and he had that fits. That's what I'm seeing in that guy. And that guy was a black guy, was talking to his friend. He was talking to his friend. He was talking to his friend, and his friend is just that just happened. I didn't like that. That's quite called Asperger's, and that's why I don't like it. I don't like it in any sense of the word. So anyone that has Asperger's has to take a medication from us. Or be nexus, Asperger's taking medication from us. If you take the medication, so it all goes away. And because that's what I'm saying. That's the policy I'm enforcing. Because I want it to be a system of superior concern. Because Asperger's should be hindsight. You should be having hindsight. You should be having superpowers. It's called neurodivergent, which is superpower. It's not superpower. I will not let it be. I will not let it be. And that's what 3 minutes as. So this video has now been the time now has been 10 minutes, 4 seconds long. Uh, time now is share this video. So it's basically about social security and welfare. Social security, being in the community, being part of the community. I'm going to build my compound in the United Kingdom, but I'm going to start with a compound. I'm going to start with a compound. Not even. I'm going to start with because I'm going to do just this one compound, which is 1,000 times 500 square meters of land, which is 500,000 meters squared of land in the area. I want to get sorted out. I'll build my first utopia, my first compound about. I have to build that somewhere in Thurrock. I want to build that in Thurrock, which is in Greater London. So I'll be building that in Thurrock. So I'll be going. I'm going north, east, south, west. I'll be going southwest to build my compound in Thurrock. That's my decision. That's my compound. So I'll build my own compound first. With my first compound, and we'll see how we progress with Asperger's. But Asperger's, I don't like Asperger's. I like ADHD. I like ADHD. I like autism. I like tripolar because I'm tripolar. Bipolar. I love bipolar. I don't like unipolar. I don't like being one pole because you see less. You can't. You're just one person. You are not, in a state of three states at once. So I know what I have, and I know I've been diagnosed with what I have. I even know some of the things that you don't know. But I want people to ask me just to have hindsight. So they have double the time and double, or they have all the resources allocated to them in their brain so they can process more in the future. So the thing I don't like about Asperger's, I don't know what Asperger's is. Asperger's is just a disability. There's no benefit to Asperger's. It's not like you're a true person. You can leave your body and you can project yourself onto a different reality. It's not like you're bipolar. I have three diaries. I'm Uche, Eze, and Obi. So who's speaking now? Who's speaking together? And I'm tripolar. Why does Asperger's? I don't have Asperger's. Why does Asperger's? Why do you need Asperger's? You don't need Asperger's. Asperger's is disability, and that disability is what I'm trying to cure. So you gotta take medication for Asperger's. Don't care who you are, what you are. Just have to do it. I'm saying to you, you have to do it. You have to solve this problem with Asperger's. So my compound will be in Thurrock, Thurrock Council. Thank you for watching this video.